What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Before we get into today's video, I want to thank you for all the support on last video. In 4 days it has like almost 3,000 views, so that's super sick. Thank you guys so much for all the support. But in today's video, like I said last video, we are doing a full running cost, what it costs to own an E92 M3. Because honestly, I feel like a lot of people are buying these cars right now. It's really weird. Like 3 of my friends have bought one, and maybe some people who actually might be interested in something like this, what it costs to actually own one of these cars, because it's not as expensive as you guys think. All right, we are gonna jump right into the running cost of this M3. So let's start with the first thing, auto insurance. My M3 is fully covered with a $500 deductible with Geico insurance. Geico, honestly, no pun intended with a pun intended, did save me 15% or more on car insurance. That's their little motto. I had AAA and Geico was just way better for me. So yes, this car is insured by Geico. My insurance cost for this car by itself, not with the 328i, by itself is $136. $136 full coverage a month for the M3. So yeah, $136 to insure this car. I don't think that's that bad. I have a fully clean record. I tell them I drive this car 7,000 miles a year. Fully clean record. I'm 22 years old. And yeah, that's pretty much it. 136 bucks, not too bad. All right, let's move on to what we just paid for literally like 4 days ago. Registration, California registration. The two worst words in the country right now, California and registration. It's bad. I'm not saying that I grew up in California. I love California, but everything in California is really expensive. That's why I'm saying that. Don't take it the wrong way. I love California. I'll never move out of here, so yeah. I'm just saying that because of the prices of everything in California are ridiculously high. So, to register this E92 2013 M3 in the state of California was $419. $419 to register it in the state of California. I believe mine was honestly $1,000 to register from Washington to here, but I had the dealership pay for it, which is super cool on them. So yeah, they paid for that, but I paid for it this year by itself, $419. So yeah. How much maintenance do I do on this car? You think it'd be a lot, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
it's a BMW, break my wallet. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. I'll tell you guys what I've done to this car right now, and it's not a lot. So people say BMW, break my wallet, that's what they stand for. People say they suck, people say they're just made for being leased out and returned. Honestly, you're wrong. It's not as bad as you think. Yes, other BMWs like a 335i with an M54, that's horrible. I'm gonna give it to you guys, that's a horrible car. I know I'm gonna get people on the keyboard saying, oh, it's way faster than your M3. Yeah, well, once you go into boost, you're back into limp mode and it sucks. So yeah, the M54, I will never buy that platform ever again. So if you're on the channel waiting for an M54, never again. An N55, yes, I love my N55. I'll definitely get one of those again. Already thinking about getting an E92 335i and wide bodying it again. So yeah, that might have said too much without saying enough. But maintenance, that was the original question. Maintenance on this car. The one thing I've done, or I've actually done a few things, but the major thing I did was my rod bearings. That is a preventative maintenance. It costed me $2,000 to get my rod bearings done. Bought the car, drove it down from Seattle, and instantly did my rod bearings by none other than my boys over at German Performance. hit them up. They're in the Central Coast, California area. Hit them up if you guys need anything BMW related or anything German car related. But yeah, $2,000 for the rod bearings, and that price will vary wherever you go. So like SSR Performance, Precision Dynamics, whatever shop you go to, it's gonna differ a little bit. I hear it's a little bit cheaper here in the West Coast because like New York, all that East Coast stuff, it's a little bit harder to find a good shop to do them. So I might be a little more. I've heard people charge them $4,000 for rod bearings. I've heard it as low as $1,500 before. So it honestly, but when you do it, find a very reputable shop. Don't go to some cheap, dumb mechanic that doesn't know what he's doing, because rod bearings could really screw up your car and actually blow up your engine. So definitely go to a reputable shop. Rod bearings, do those if you have this car. $2,000 for my rod bearings. Hit up German Performance if you want them done. He's the best in the game. All right, the next thing I had done on my M3 was this hose right here. It goes from here, the intake, all the way back to the back of the manifold. Honestly, I forget what it's called. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I'm just having one of those brain farts, forget what it's called. But it broke, I had it replaced. I think it was like $200, roughly, I think, or $150. I'm not really too sure. At this point, I kind of just give German Performance my credit card, and they fixed my car. So I'm not really sure what it was, but they did a good job. Obviously, did that too. Gave me a fantastic deal. That was, I think it was like 200 bucks. Yeah. So yeah, that was like $200. Another thing I had go bad on this car, and I think it's from just driving on the track so hard each time, was one of my O2 sensors. That was another couple $100. Got that done, and believe it or not, that's it. That's all I have. That's all I've done. I beat the hell out of this car. I've driven it 14,000 miles. I've driven it in 113-degree weather. I've driven it hard on the track in 110-degree weather. I've driven it hard on the track in 60-degree weather. I daily drive it sometimes, not anymore, but I used to. And that's it. This thing is bulletproof, knocking on wood, even though this is steel. It's pretty bulletproof, so the maintenance on M3s, at least the E92 M3s or E90 M3s, is actually really, really good. So I'm gonna safely just say I'm gonna put $1,000 a year for maintenance. That's like a just in case thing. I'm just gonna safely say $1,000 a year, let's just say. And I mean, look at that engine. Look how beautiful that thing is. How can you complain? All right, now onto the next thing to talk about is gas. This 4-liter naturally aspirated V8 S65 that comes in the E9X M3s drinks a lot of fuel, but obviously you don't buy this car to save on fuel. I hope you don't. So I did some crunching of the numbers. The average gas price in California right now is about $4.50 for 91. Did some numbers, and yearly cost $3,529 a year for gas. That's kind of crazy. $3,500 for gas a year in this M3.
I want to calculate that.
That's what's driving 12,000 miles a year. That's like the average. I think the average United States person drives 12,000 miles a year. That's what I did to average it out. $3,500 for fuel a year. Oh my God. It's kind of nutty, so, but smiles per gallon, smiles per gallon. And last but not least, what are my monthly payments on this M3? My monthly payments average $425, because some months I pay a little more, some months I pay a little less. I think that minimum I could pay is $404, but I pay $425 to get down a little bit more. I don't know why. $425 a month I pay for my E92 M3. That's not too bad. Honestly, that number is different with everyone, because some people pay this car off in cash. Some people put $0 down and have like a $700 payment. So yeah, my monthly payment is $425 for this M3. So the total with insurance, gas, maintenance, registration, and payments yearly comes out to, let it focus, $11,690. $11,690. There's all the notes right there. Holy crap. What do you think about that, Nick?
For an average car, that'd be a lot, but for a car like this, it's actually a really reasonable amount.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm thinking.
So it's a lot more than the original thought it was going to be, but it's still nowhere near as bad as it could be.
Yeah.
You know, running first, I'm really
way more.
10 times the amount. Running something like this is not bad at all.
Not bad. Yeah. So, safely just say $12,000 a year to run the M3. A lot of you guys are probably like, that number's not even close, or that number is way off, that number's way too low or way too high. That's how much my calculation said, about $12,000 a year. $1,000 a month, let's just say. That's about average. So, yeah. If you want to buy one of these, it's going to be roughly around $10,000 to $14,000 a year to run it, because some other things could go wrong maintenance wise. Yours can be a lemon, or yours can be bulletproof. I'm not too sure, but wow, I didn't know that until like 5 seconds ago. $12,000 I'm paying a year. Holy crap. All right, you guys, it's around $14,000 a year to run my M3 yearly, but that is where I can't speak right now. That's where we're gonna conclude today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe down below. It's the road to 10K. Speaking of 10K, I like to give a little bit of a shout out to my boy Jonathan Weeks for hitting 10K on his YouTube channel. Congratulations, dude, you earned it. You're one of the hardest working YouTubers I think I know. So congratulations to my boy. And like that, I think we're gonna end off today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Leave a comment down below what you guys thought, what you guys think. Also, if you have any video ideas you want me to make, shoot them in the comments down below as well. But like always, I will see you guys in the next one. Before I forget, thanks to Nick for helping me out film this video. But like always, me and Nick will catch you in the next one. Peace out.